Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this March the 2nd, 2026. I'm hoping everybody had a great Monday out there so far. Everybody has a great Monday evening. Everybody continue to stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be taking a look at the storm system across the country. Also, we're going to take a look at your local forecast as well, current watch and warning advisory map, and we got a long period of severe weather to talk about for days 2 through about 6 or 7. So we'll talk about that in tonight's video as well, and also take a look at the snowfall totals over the next 16 days as well, which in fact no snow for the southeast or south. I think that we should be out of the snow zone now for the rest of the year. So if you glad you enjoyed the snow earlier this year, because I think that's all the snow we're going to get for the remainder of the winter, because in fact spring starts on March the 20th, so which will be in about 3 weeks from now. It'll be March 20th. Oh yeah, and also don't forget to set your clock back this coming weekend as Eastern time, which is Eastern, Central, Mountain, Pacific Daylight Time will end, and we'll lose hour of sleep, everyone, and we will get longer daylight in the evening hours. So just want to give you a reminder of that as well, anywhere across the lower 48. Alright, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure to subscribe. Also like these videos, share these videos, and let's continue to get the show on the road there, folks. Alright, you can see we got a system here moving pretty much coast to coast. Got a little clipper system here moving across the Carolinas, Virginia. That will continue to exit stage east. Also, we got activity up here across portions of Missouri, stretching back into Kansas and Oklahoma. Also into portions of Nebraska, back towards areas of Southern California, Utah, also Idaho, Wyoming, Montana, through the Dakotas, and then another system here across South Canada, and then you can see another storm system here moving toward Washington and Oregon states as well. You can see it pretty much across from Texas all the way towards southern South Carolina and Florida. Looks pretty quiet. Even the Gulf looks quiet as well. Also down toward Cuba and the Bahamas as well. Alright, let's go ahead and move on into your local forecast now, and we're going to take a look at it. And here is your Tuesday forecast. Alright, we got shower activity out here in Washington, Oregon State, Northwest California in the Eastern Pacific. Mixed precipitation there as well for Northern California to Oregon and Washington State. A little bit of heavy snow over portion of Washington State. More mixed precipitation stretching into Idaho and Montana. Then again over here in Wyoming, Utah, and Colorado. Then a little bit in southern Minnesota, Wisconsin, and northeast Iowa. And then mixed precipitation, freezing rain from West Virginia to Pennsylvania and New York State to areas of Maine, New Brunswick, coastal waters, Massachusetts, Connecticut. You're included as well. Down toward New Jersey, Maryland, and the DC area also. Alright, we got shower activity stretching from portions of southern South Dakota, Nebraska, Colorado to Kansas to Iowa, northern portion of Illinois. Then from Tennessee over toward West Virginia, portion of Ohio, Pennsylvania to West Virginia, North Carolina, Atlantic coastal water. Thunderstorms and showers down here across central and eastern Florida, including the portions of Florida Keys and the Atlantic coastal water. Thunderstorm activity from North Texas, stretching over toward Ohio and Kentucky areas as well. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Tuesday. Alright, let's roll on into your Wednesday outlook now. Should roll out something like this here in just a few minutes. And here we go. We got shower activity up here around Lake Herring, on some portion of northern Michigan, over toward New Hampshire, Rhode Island, Atlantic coastal water to West Virginia, Pennsylvania, you're included. Thunderstorms and showers from Michigan all the way down toward Texas to Tennessee to Kentucky to Ohio, western Pennsylvania, Atlantic coastal water, much of Florida toward the Florida Keys. Thunderstorms and showers from northwestern California, northern California, western areas of Oregon and Washington State. Heavy snow portion of northern Washington State, portion of Oregon. Freezing rain up here across South Canada into Montana. And then mixed precipitation there stretching to Wyoming to Utah and Nevada to Washington, Oregon State, California, and also into areas of Idaho. And here is a severe weather risk for Texas, stretching to Oklahoma and Arkansas as well. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Wednesday. Alright, let's move on into the current watch and warning advisory map you're locating across the nation. And it should roll out something like this here. and not too much to talk about. We got some winter weather advisories up here in Massachusetts, down toward portion of Connecticut, New York State, Pennsylvania, also in DC, also down toward Virginia, West Virginia, a little bit of winter storm warnings in West Virginia as well. Special weather statements over here in portion of Texas, and also New Mexico with red flag warnings there as well in New Mexico and Colorado. Winter weather advisories in portions of Wyoming and also Oregon. The wind advisories up here in areas of Nevada, Southern California, and portions of Arizona. Alright, we've got smoke rat advisory a little bit up here for Maine, down towards the Massachusetts coast, a little bit in the Outer Banks of North Carolina, southern South Carolina with some dense fog from southeast Georgia, northern Florida, and then portions of Southern California, Washington State. Some smoke rat advisory. Hawaii and Chain Island looks good. Smoke rat advisory around the Alaska region. Freezing spray warnings in the blue. Northern areas of Alaska is winter weather advisory. Southern areas got some freezer spray warnings and also some areas of cold weather advisories. Alright, let's move on into the Storm Prediction Center outlook. This should roll out something like this here for your Tuesday. We have a marginal risk from North Texas, stretching up to a Wichita area. Then from Pablo to Cheyenne, some general thunderstorms. From Wichita Falls to Columbus, Ohio, general thunderstorms. Tornado probability rolls out like this, less than 2% all areas. Damaging winds, less than 5%, and the large hail is pretty much the main concern, 5%. Now, let's roll on to day number 3, as we do have more severe weather to discuss. This is your Wednesday outlook. Alright, you can see we got a general thunderstorm from down here across portion of Texas up toward Fort Wayne, Indiana. Marginal risk from Austin, Texas to Cincinnati, Ohio. Waco up in the portion of Arkansas. Slight risk. General thunderstorm from Pablo down towards Sacramento. Alright, probability should roll out like this here, 5 and 15% respectively. Alright, let's move on into your Thursday outlook, which is day 4. Here we go. You can see here on the board anywhere from Midlands to Lubbock to Abilene to Wichita Falls to Fort Steele up to Woodward areas of Oklahoma. 15% risk area there. Let's move on to day number 5. We can see we got from Waco far north as Hannibal areas of Illinois, or right at the borderline of Missouri. Kansas City, you're included in that as well, 15% risk area. Day 6, here it is down to Abilene, Dallas, you're included in just north of Waco, 15% risk area as well. And let's say day 7, predictability too low. Day number 8, predictability too low. Alright, here's a look at the snowfall totals over the next 16 days. Heavy snow over South Canada, northern Maine, even straight down New York State, also through Indiana, back toward Missouri, also portion of Kansas and Nebraska, then again from Minnesota, back toward areas of Utah, Wyoming, Colorado, Montana, through the Dakotas, all the way with Washington, Oregon State, Idaho, California mountains, also Utah, you're included, south and southwestern Canada also, but you can see that line from portions of California through Texas, all the way to the Carolinas, southern Virginia to Florida, no snow. Maybe a little bit of snow in the portions of the panhandle of Texas there as well. So, alright, well, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. Like the video, share the video. We'll catch you back in the next one. Have a wonderful Monday evening, folks. Take care and also enjoy the weather, because the only weather you got.